Hey everybody, so JamieStarr here for the New World News Network. Happy 2017. I've been receiving messages from people. You want to know where some updates are, what's going on. So, I'm gonna try to do a handful of videos for you guys today too, rather than just merge it all together, but in my head it all seems like it's linked. So probably, you'll probably have to watch this one then into the one about the kidnapping, racial Trump kidnapping attack, and then whatever else. So anyway, why I haven't been doing videos. Well, within the span of a week, I had two copyright strikes. And if I get a third, then the whole channel goes down. And because they can give you a strike over anything, like someone could just report you and you'll get the strike, I've been very hesitant. I did see David Seaman, the reporter who used to be with Huffington Post, put up a thing about a new site called vid.me. So hopefully this will be our first video that will be on both YouTube and vid.me. So I'm going to use that as a backup channel. That being said, now that we have a backup location, I'm going to start getting the ball rolling again. So the one copyright strike was from me and Paul did a Pizzagate video. At this point, it's old news, and I'm so lazy with editing these things. But there was a music video he told me to play a bit of. I played probably 20 seconds of it, and I had to find it on a site other than YouTube because for some reason it's not allowed to be shown in the States. Well, that got that video flagged. The second one, and this one's a story, happens, and this is why it merges into the targeted Trump attacks. The second one that got the copyright strike was my interview with Lady Alchemy, Martina Markota, who she's doing a podcast on Gavin McInnes's Proud Boys under a con artist, as in conservative artist. She's got a handful of episodes out. Support her. Support her now, especially, because, and I was talking to her the other night after the kidnapping, she's worried for her own safety and well-being, especially since that kidnapping, because she's been targeted. She's lost jobs, she's lost friends, she has been singled out as, oh, well, she supports Trump, and because she's an artist and supports Trump, well, now she's not one of us, and, she must be some alt-right neo-Nazi Klans member. Gavin McInnes even talked about it on Crowder's show, where he ran through this hypothetical of, even if she was, she's a burlesque dancer, what is she going to do, shoot swastikas out of her nipples? No. But they've still targeted her. She gets endless hate mail. They post blogs about her, showing her picture and her information. So support her. Find Lady Alchemy. Find Martina Markota. Support her all you can. And that's what we really need to do. And hopefully, I'm brainstorming this idea. Me and her have both been kind of brainstorming some ideas and bouncing ideas back and forth from one another, because now that we've won the elections, now we need to start fighting the culture war. One of the ideas I have, and I would like to bring this to fruition this year, but I'm going to need your help, is I think I want to start a right-wing record label. Because you see all these Hollywood celebrities out there. Meryl Streep pushing fake news. Clooney, the fucking videos where it's just their face being like, you can't let him go to presidency. You can't. You can't. You can't. We've all seen the parody videos, which are extremely funny. And there's even a new parody video where they're mocking the fact that these celebrities have done like 5 of these videos that are all the same, of them just saying one word, cut, one word, cut, one word, cut. And it's like, you guys are supposed to be the creative ones, and you're just doing the same old act and just switching the script for at what point in the election or the, inauguration or where in the timeline we're at. So, we need new celebrities. We need new creators to support. So, I'm going to try, I figure my plan would be to start like a Kickstarter or something to put the idea out there and see if I can get maybe 7 to 12 right-wing artists of different styles of music to contribute a song to a compilation. Now there was a music thing where you had, it was like 30 songs in 30 days, different people making protest songs about Trump. So I think, if they can do that, we can do something, pro-American, pro-gun, pro-life, conservative values. We don't need it to be propaganda music, but just kind of, you need to support people who support your ideology. And we have celebrities that don't stand for what we stand for, and we shouldn't be making them rich while they talk down to us and stick their noses in the air. So try to get all of them to donate a song to the compilation. Hopefully then the compilation will sell and people will buy it, so then I can then turn around to these same acts, see which ones got the best responses and everything like that, and then try to sign them for a full length or two, see how that goes. But, very, very short-term contracts, do it just kind of step by step. Hey, the comp did good, so now I can pay for you guys to go to the studio, give me 10 or 12 more songs. We'll do that, whatever. Martina, I know, is having similar ideas where she wants to create a platform for conservative artists to be able to share their stuff with one another, network, and everything like that. And that's where we really need to go. We need to, and we don't need to isolate in this sort of way, but we just need to know that we're supporting one another while we're under attack, basically. I mean, you see this shit, these wild conspiracy theories about Russia, and, they're trying to disenfranchise us. They're trying to make us believe that it wasn't us that won this election, that it was some sort of nefarious Russian influencing of fake news and all this other nonsense. They want you to think it's something besides you and me, and that's not true. So, 2 copyright strikes, right-wing records, trying to get the ball rolling for the New Year's. Vid.me. I'll put a link once I get it set up. I haven't logged on for it yet, but once I get it set up, there'll be a link in the description. The other thing, I might end up starting up a Patreon soon, because again, then I can expand this. One of the problems is I'm living at home. My nieces and nephews are in the house. They're kind of loud and obnoxious, so it's really hard for me to get in the zone to do this despite the soundproofing with children screaming and yelling in the background. So if I do set up a Patreon, I want everyone to know none of it's going to go in my pocket. I don't need it. I'm a minimalist man of very few needs or wants, even if it's holidays. Oh, what do you want for Christmas? Tea and incense. Simple things, go to the dollar store, whatever. But if I had an office, which don't really cost much, maybe $300-400, if I had an office that I could do these things out of, well, then there would be no distractions, no nonsense in the background. You saw I just got up and got back down. That was me letting my dog in and out of the room. And also, then we can get Paul some better equipment, so he can do video casting and blogs on his own. And that's really what it would go towards. It would go towards other things. I know Paul wants me to go to Bilderberg with him this year, so we would need money to do that. So if I set up the Patreon and get all that going, that's what it will be for, and that'll be explained again in the other thing. I'd rather have resources to facilitate all this stuff and to do what you guys would like me to do, rather than to think I'm entitled to some sort of monetary incentive for my opinion. My opinion you'll always get for free. But everything else, as far as being able to travel and cover something and making sure we have good equipment. Another thing, I'm going to pick up the adapter for the my Xbox's Kinect. So hopefully the videos, the quality will be going up when I can use that for this. The other thing that sucks is with the webcam issue, I really can't be commentating on video stuff, because that's where I'll get fucked up. So it's going to be less multimedia stuff, more just me talking to you, us having a conversation, you know, because you can always comment in the comments. I'll hit you back, or Paul will hit you back, one of us. And yeah, I think that's it for the general updates. So the next video I'm going to do will be the Trump kidnapping, so check that one out, and take care, everybody.